shot, right hand. He's in trouble again. Here in this 8th round, it's all Inoue, and it's all over.
The Japanese monster has forced the entire world to respect him. Blistering speed, insane knockout power, and raw animalistic aggression. Every name in the division now fears Naoya Inoue.
Every fighter needs that courage and his nickname as well, like that monster, to come out of him and show everybody, like, don't even play with me like that no more, type of attitude. So he showed that.
But standing in front of him now is a new threat, a far more dangerous challenge than anyone he's faced before.
One fighter in the division that can even compete with him, let alone beat him, and that's MJ. And I tell you now, you log this man will beat Naoya Inoue.
A little-known warrior from Uzbekistan who stormed into the rankings and knocked out everyone who dared to doubt his talent.
We need to see this fight.
Bear in mind what you have just seen from Akhmadaliev. Look, he was in against, in the end, a limited Espinoza. And bear in mind what you know about Inoue, the great Inoue.
In just a few weeks, two unstoppable forces will collide, and only one man will walk away.
He's the most efficient hunting machine in all of boxing.
In the ring, he does what monsters do, wreak physical havoc on someone else.
This fight cannot go the distance, and right now, we're going to break down who has the greater chance of victory.
Inoue, stop ducking me. One fight, Uzbek power coming. Let's go, champ.
Looking for his shot.
Brilliant punch, Fekka.
Right, left, and he's down.
Down he goes.
To the right hand there, then finishes on the left. That left hand is Hardy Rodriguez. Good straight shot. Left hand there, just demonstrating shot. A big body shot. Rio's crouching over, and he finally takes it.
Number 1. Knockout power. This is without a doubt the most intriguing aspect of this matchup. Everyone knows about the incredible phenomenon of Inoue's power. The reason he's called the Monster.
You know, it's cruel and inhuman punishment to ask anybody to fight Inoue.
You know, you have a lot of fast cars, you have Ferraris and all that stuff, so you would understand this. It's almost like putting somebody into a speeding car that's making turns at 120 miles per hour, and it's kind of hard to get comfortable behind the wheel when you're being tossed into the passenger seat. That's what it looked like to me.
It feels like Inoue can end the fight with a single punch. He's proven time and again that he's the most devastating knockout artist in modern boxing. But his upcoming opponent is no pushover.
Do certainly get the impression that with one little turn of the dial that Akhmadaliev could make something happen, and there it is. What a shot from Akhmadaliev, and Castillo is in agony.
It's the only fight in the division. It's one of the best fights in the sport. And I'll tell you what, I bet the house on it, this young man beats Naoya Inoue. And I'll tell you something else, I bet you they never fight him.
Murdjon Akhmadaliev is a relentless machine. The key difference? Inoue detonates early, blowing champions out in the opening rounds before they even have time to settle in the fight. Akhmadaliev, meanwhile, systematically breaks opponents down, throwing hundreds of punches per round, piling on pressure until he finds that perfect knockout shot. He can finish early, but most of his stoppages come later, after sustained punishment.
You can teach boxing, you can teach how to throw a jab, but you can't teach power.
I've seen the biggest, most muscular guys that do all type of strength and conditioning workouts. They can't put people down like that.
Inoue has iced elite world champions before they even had the chance to reveal their game plan. His power defies measurement, which makes him the clear favorite in the raw knockout department. But at this level of boxing, fighters don't rely solely on power, which brings us to the next crucial factor. Number 2. Fighting style. Naoya Inoue became a global superstar through his brutality and concussive knockout ability.
Enjoying this, but he's got back to his feet. He's going to continue, but he's on borrowed time. There's still 2 minutes left in the round. Down he goes again, and I'm sure
his style can be summed up as aggressive, dynamic chaos, constantly hunting for the kill shot.
As great as Floyd is, as great as Cotto was, as great as Pacquiao was, I think this guy has another level.
His punches sound different. They sound like gunshots. So how can a guy so little create such power?
you hear the power, you don't just see it.
His greatest weapons: lightning speed, surgical accuracy, incredible mobility, and an ability to apply suffocating pressure round after round. He thrives in close range, where his short hooks and body shots can end fights in an instant. Inoue doesn't just win, he demolishes.
Naoya Inoue is a pound-for-pound legend. We respect him. He's an unbelievable fighter. But there's one thing he hasn't got, and that's Uzbek power.
On the other side, Murdjon Akhmadaliev is equally dangerous, though in a different way. His style is built on aggression and calculated pressure.
Shared by Akhmadaliev. These fights will pick up in this round. They want more combinations out of Daniel Roman, and of course we know that Akhmadaliev is always looking for the knockout.
Yeah, you're seeing it right away, Sergio.
He doesn't fear exchanges. In fact, he welcomes them. His power allows him to finish fights with spectacular knockouts, while his timing and precision let him dominate opponents throughout. Akhmadaliev's greatest strengths are his constant forward march and his ability to land sudden, destructive shots out of nowhere.
Oh!
He overwhelms opponents with volume, then sneaks in the punch that changes everything. Both fighters are relentless predators. Inoue brings chaos backed by nuclear power, while Akhmadaliev brings systematic destruction backed by volume and grit.
That little barrage, what we've just seen of punches for the first minute, he's absolutely quality.
And then he's coming back just as Iwasa looked like he was on the back foot. Here he goes, and he stopped it. Oh my goodness.
Number 3. Ring IQ. Neither Naoya Inoue nor Murdjon Akhmadaliev would have risen to these heights on talent alone. Their natural gifts are undeniable, but their true ace in the hole is their boxing intelligence. Inoue is widely recognized for having one of the sharpest fight IQs in the sport. His understanding of tactics and strategy is exceptional. He adapts seamlessly to his opponent's style, exposing weaknesses and capitalizing with ruthless efficiency.
And obviously he dominated Fulton, or at least put it this way, he established control right from the start. He made Fulton's a defensive fighter, a good counterpuncher. He made him concentrate more on defense and surviving than Fulton really wanted to early.
His reflexes and instincts allow him to anticipate shots before they land and counter instantly. Even when he's been knocked down, Inoue has remained composed, quickly regaining control and flipping the fight back in his favor. His ability to stay calm under pressure and make the right adjustments mid-fight is a hallmark of his greatness. He breaks opponents down systematically, shifts his game plan on the fly, and in every performance looks like an immovable wall. One no one has yet managed to break through. Akhmadaliev is not far behind this department. With his aggressive style and ability to channel his power effectively, he's proven to be an excellent analyzer in the ring, finding those perfect windows to land fight-changing shots.
And that left eye is starting to really mark up for Ryosuke Iwasa. The uppercut comes in, and he's got him again. Oh, he don't want to be taking these, he's getting caught clean. Now he backs away Iwasa, but then he's found his range again. It's good stuff this from Akhmadaliev, and
this is quality.
Iwasa's getting broken up here.
However, Murdjon's biggest weakness lies in improvisation. His aggressive nature and constant push for maximum damage has sometimes led him into risky positions, costing him not only moments but entire rounds. His ring IQ is strong, but his inexperience and occasional overcommitment leave him a step behind Inoue in this category. In the long run, the Japanese monster holds the edge here.
Right there, and here Inoue has it ready to go to the body. Yup, there it is.
Number 4. Weakness. When you break down both fighters, the similarities are striking. They share not only strengths, but also vulnerabilities. Their aggression is a double-edged sword. Excessive pressure always comes with risks, and lapses in defense can quickly turn into disasters at this elite level. With both men carrying fight-ending power, one mistake, just a single miscalculation, could mark the beginning of the end. Number 5. The psychological aspect.
Number 1 for me is Inoue.
Woo! That's my number one
bro.
too.
Yeah, I think that kid is like he's special. I think that kid is special. Power, speed, angles, precision.
Naoya Inoue's success has been incredible for Japan. Right now, Japanese has double-digit champions. And at some point, you just have to see someone who looks like you out there doing it to be inspired. And Japan has always had excellent fighters. Fighters with a lot of heart, fighters who come and give you everything in that ring. But all of a sudden, they're like, hey, we can be pound for pound.
For Inoue, the burden is immense. He carries the weight of an entire nation on his shoulders. As an undefeated champion who has brought Japan global glory, he doesn't just fight for himself, he fights for legacy. Defeat is not an option.
I favor fighters for different purposes, but if you ask me who I think is the best fighter I've ever seen since I got in the sport, it's Inoue.
A 2-division undisputed champion, a ruthless finisher who has demolished nearly everyone in his path, Inoue knows he must be willing to take any risk necessary to secure another victory.
Let's go, Inoue! Where is my belt? He's my belt, come! I'm ready, let's go!
On the other side stands an undefeated but relatively unknown fighter who has everything to gain. Murdjon Akhmadaliev possesses all the tools needed to pull off a historic upset. He's young, aggressive and explosive, fully aware of the magnitude a win over the Japanese monster would carry. Murdjon is willing to risk it all for greatness, and that makes him an incredibly dangerous opponent for Inoue. Number 6. Fight prediction. As we all know, when two knockout artists collide, the fight rarely goes the distance, and this matchup, in my view, will be The deciding factor won't just be raw power, it will be speed and ring IQ. For Inoue to win, he needs to fight the way he always has. Relentless aggression, blistering speed, and a non-stop barrage of punches from every angle. That kind of chaos could be an unsolvable puzzle for Akhmadaliev. For Murdjon, however, beating the monster will mean reinventing himself on fight night. He cannot simply brawl, he must fight against his instincts. He'll need to box as a counterpuncher, avoid risky exchanges, and remain laser-focused on defense. Constant movement, smart angles, and steady work to the body could be his best path to victory against Inoue. On paper, the odds favor Inoue. His experience, speed, and knockout power give him the edge, but that doesn't mean Akhmadaliev can't shock the world. He has the style, the hunger, and the fearlessness to turn this fight into pure chaos. One thing's for sure, this matchup has all the ingredients to be the fight of the year. So, what do you think? Will Inoue continue his reign of terror, or will Murdjon Akhmadaliev pull off the upset and shake the boxing world? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.